Good afternoon, dear students. Today I will continue the topic planes. First of all, I will discuss about parallel planes. We know the planes a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0 will be parallel if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Now from this we can derive this particular result. The equation of a plane parallel to ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 is ax plus by plus cz plus d dash equal to 0. So if two planes are parallel, coefficient of x, y, z in both the equations will be same. The difference will be in the constant terms. Suppose these two are parallel planes. Suppose the equation of first plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. Then equation of second plane, you can see coefficient of x, y, z will be same, exactly same, ax plus by plus cz. The difference will be in the constant term. In the vector form, the equation of the plane parallel to r vector dot n vector equal to d. If the equation of a plane is given in the vector form in this way, the equation of a plane parallel to this will be r vector dot n vector, okay, equal to the constant will be different. As these two are parallels, they will have same normal n vector, okay. So equation of a plane parallel to this r vector dot n vector equal to d is equal to r vector dot n vector. As these two are parallel planes, they will have same normal. The same line will be perpendicular to both the planes, equal to the constant term will be different. That is, you have to remember. Now let us solve one simple question. Find the equation of the plane parallel to this 2x minus 3y plus z equal to 5 and passing through the point 1, minus 1, 2. Now we know equation of a plane parallel to this plane will be, we'll write in this way. Let the required equation of the plane be, you can see this is the given equation of the plane. We want to find a plane parallel to this, so you have to keep coefficient of x, coefficient of y, coefficient of z unchanged. We have to change the constant term only. So equation of the plane parallel to this plane will be 2x minus 3y plus z equal to constant k. This is the equation of required plane. Given the required plane passes through 1, minus 1, 2. Given the required plane, this plane passes through 1, minus 1, 2. Putting x, therefore x equal to, putting x equal to 1, y minus 1, z 2, we get k equal to 7, and therefore putting k equal to 7 here, we will get the required equation. So the required equation of the plane is 2x minus 3y plus z equal to 7. Now our next topic is equation of a plane passing through the intersection of two given planes. Let a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0 be two given intersecting planes. Suppose these two planes intersect. Suppose this is the first plane, this is the second plane, and these two planes intersect. This is called the line of intersection. When two lines intersect, a line is formed. This is the line of intersection of these two planes. Now, equation of a plane which passes through the line of intersection of these two planes, that is, a plane which passes through the line of intersection of these two planes. This is the required plane. Its equation will be, so the equation of the plane which passes through the line of intersection of these two planes, that is equation of this plane. This is the required plane. We have to find equation of the plane which passes through the intersection of two planes. So this is the equation of first plane. We'll write in this way: a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 plus lambda into equation of second plane, a2x b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0. So this is the equation of a plane which passes through the intersection of these two planes, intersection of two given planes, where lambda is a scalar, where lambda is an arbitrary constant. Okay, so you have to remember this is a theorem. Equation of a plane through the intersection of two given planes is this. And now in vector form, the equation of the plane through the intersection of two planes, this and this. These are the equation of planes in vector form. Okay, and we have to find equation of the plane which passes through the intersection of these two planes. Will be, you can see the first plane is r vector dot n1 vector minus of d1 equal to 0. So this plane plus lambda into this plane, r vector dot n2 vector minus d2 is equal to 0, where lambda is an arbitrary constant. Now let me solve this particular question. Find the equation of the plane containing the line of intersection of the planes this and this, and also passing to the point 1 1 1. So you have to find the equation of a plane which contains means it also passes through, containing the line of intersection or passing through the line of intersection of the planes this and this. You can see here this line passes through the line of intersection of these two planes, or we can say this line contains the line of intersection. Okay, this line of intersection lies on this plane, or this plane contains the line of intersection. Now we have to use this idea. So we have to find equation of the plane containing the line of intersection of the planes this and this. So we have to write let. So we have assumed we know how to write equation of a plane through the intersection of two planes. So let the required equation of the plane be first plane plus lambda into second plane equal to 0. This is the equation of required plane. We will write in this way: x 2 lambda x. We can write this 1 plus 2 lambda into x, 1 plus 3 lambda into y, 1 plus 4 lambda into z, plus 5 lambda minus 6 equal to 0. Just taking x 2 lambda x, I have taken x common, y 3 lambda y, I have taken y common. In this way I have arranged the terms. So this is the required equation. This is the equation of a plane which passes through the line of intersection of these two planes. Now the required plane, this plane, the required plane also passes through the point 1 1 1. So putting x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and z equal to 1, we get 1 plus 2 lambda plus 1 plus 3 lambda plus 1 plus 4 lambda plus 5 lambda minus 6 equal to 0. Now solving for lambda we get, so lambda equal to 3 by 14. Now putting this value of lambda here in the required equation in 1, we will get the required equation. Therefore the required equation is, and so after simplification, putting the value of lambda in 1 in equation 1 and simplifying, we get the equation of the plane as, required equation of the plane as this. Next question is, find the equation of the plane which contains the line of intersection of the planes this and this, and which is perpendicular to the plane this. Required equation contains the line of intersection of first two planes, or we can say the required plane passes through the line of intersection of these two planes and is perpendicular to this plane. So first of all, let me write the equation of the given planes in Cartesian form. So you can see given planes are, one by one I will write the equation of the planes in Cartesian form. The first plane, see r vector dot I plus 2j plus 3k. Always you have to consider r vector as xi plus yj plus zk. R vector equal to, we have to consider xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So if we multiply, we will get x plus 2y plus 3z minus 4 equal to 0. This is the first plane. This is the second plane. If we consider r equal to xi plus yj plus zk, and if we take dot product, we will get 2x plus y minus z plus 5 equal to 0. This is equation 2. And the third equation is 5x plus 3y minus 6z plus 8 equal to 0. This is third equation. Now we have to find equation of the plane which contains the line of intersection of first and second plane. Okay, so let the required equation be. So this is the equation of the plane which passes through the line of intersection of these two planes, or which contains the line of intersection of these two planes. First and second plane, we have expressed these two equations in Cartesian form, and this is the equation of the plane which passes through the intersection of these two planes. Now we will arrange 1 plus 2 lambda into x plus 2 plus lambda into y, 3 minus lambda into z minus 4 plus 5 lambda is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the plane which passes through line of intersection of these two planes. And now this plane, the required plane, is perpendicular to the third plane. You can see, find the equation of the plane which contains the line of intersection of this and this, and which is perpendicular to this plane. We have expressed this equation in Cartesian form. Now we have to find this plane, the required plane, is perpendicular to the third plane. This is the required plane, this is perpendicular to the third plane, and therefore when two planes are perpendicular, a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 is equal to 0. So 1 plus 2 lambda into 5, and therefore 1 plus 2 lambda into 5 plus 2 plus lambda into 3, 2 plus lambda into 3 plus 3 minus lambda into minus 6. 3 plus lambda into minus 6 is equal to 0. So it will be a1 into a2, b1 into b2, c1 into c2. This is the required plane. This is the third plane with which the required plane is perpendicular. So as these two planes are perpendicular, a1 a2, b1 b2, c1 c2 equal to 0. And so simplifying, we get lambda equal to 1. Okay, now putting this value of lambda in 4, we get, now here I have committed mistake. You can see this is 3 minus lambda here, so it should be 1 plus 2 lambda into 5 into 2 plus lambda into 3 into 3 minus lambda into minus 6, but here I have written 3 plus lambda. It should be 3 minus lambda into minus of 6. And so simplifying, we get lambda equal to 7 by 19, and putting this value of lambda in 4, we get required equation. And so this is the required equation of the plane. This plane passes through the intersection of first two planes and is perpendicular to this plane. So this is the required equation. Putting this value of lambda in 4 and simplifying, we get the required equation. Now our next topic is perpendicular distance of a point from a plane. Let us consider the plane. Suppose this is the given plane and its equation is ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. And suppose this is any given point x1, y1 and z1. We have to find distance of the point from the given plane. We have to find this distance, the perpendicular distance between the given point and the given plane. Now the perpendicular distance of this point from the given plane is, what we have to do, we'll put x equal to x1, y equal to y1, z equal to z1. It will be ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by root over a square plus b square plus c square, modulus sign as distance is always positive. So this is the perpendicular distance of the point px1, y1, z1 from the given plane, that is from the plane this is. Now proof of the theorem is given in NCERT book, not so difficult, simple, you can go through it, but you have to remember this particular formula. This is the perpendicular distance of a point from the plane, this. Now in vector form, suppose a vector, let p be any given point with position vector a vector. This is the given point with position vector a vector, and let r vector dot n vector equal to d is the equation of given plane in vector form. This is the equation of the plane in vector form, and this is the given point p with position vector a vector. Then the perpendicular distance of the plane this from the point p is, just you have to replace r vector by a vector. It will be a vector dot n vector minus d whole thing modulus divided by, just you have to replace r is a variable, I have to replace r vector by this a vector by modulus of n vector. This is the vector form. This will give us the perpendicular distance of the point a vector from the plane r vector dot n vector is equal to d. Now let us solve this question. Find the distance of the point 2, 3, minus 5 from the plane x plus 2y minus 2z minus 9 equal to 0. The distance means perpendicular distance. This is the given plane x plus 2y minus 2z minus 9 equal to 0, and this is the given point 2, 3, minus 5. What we have to do? We have to find the perpendicular distance of the point from the plane. We have to find this distance between the given point and the given plane. So required distance equal to, now we know how to find, we'll put 2, we'll replace x by 2, so 2, we'll replace y by 3, so 2 into 3 minus 2 into z equal to minus of 5 minus of 9. We'll replace in the equation of the, in the left hand side of the equation of the plane, we'll replace x by 2, y by 3, z by minus 5 divided by root over 1 square, 2 square and minus 2 square. And so after calculating the values, we get the distance between the point and the plane is 3 unit. Next question is, find the distance of the point 2i minus j minus 4k from the plane this r vector dot this minus 9 equal to 0. Now what we can do? We can do by using vector form, or we can convert it into Cartesian form also. Now if we change this to Cartesian form, equation of the plane will become 3x minus 4y plus 12z minus 9 equal to 0. To change into Cartesian form, we will consider r vector equal to xi plus yj plus zk, and if we take dot product, it will become 3x minus 4y plus 12z minus 9 equal to 0. And the point is 2, minus 1, minus 4, and we will find the perpendicular distance. Now I'll do by using vector form. I will use the formula which is in vector form. So required distance, how to find? We'll replace r by this vector, that is, this is the point actually from which you have to find the distance of the plane. We'll replace by r, replace by this point. So it will be twice I minus j minus 4k dot 3i minus 4j plus 12k minus 9. Just you have to replace r vector by this point minus 9 divided by modulus of this vector, modulus of 3i minus 4j plus 12k. Here I have actually used this particular formula. This is the equation of the plane. This is the given point. We have to replace r vector by a vector. So a dot n minus t modulus by modulus of n vector. Modulus of n vector. So just I have replaced r vector by this point divided by modulus of n vector. Now you have to calculate. And so by taking dot product and after simplification, we get the distance between the point and the plane is 47 by 13 unit. 47 by 13 unit. Next question is, if the points 1, 1p and minus 3, 0, 1 be equidistant from the plane r vector dot this plus 13 equal to 0, then find p. What is given? Distance of the first point from the given plane is equal to distance of the second point from the given plane. We have to find p. Now, let us first change the given equation to vector form. We can do by in vector form also, but let me change this into Cartesian form. So, the given plane is in Cartesian form, it will be 3x plus 4y minus 12z plus 13 equal to 0. This is the given plane. Now, what is given? Distance of this plane from the first point is equal to distance of this plane from the second point. So, according to question, distance of this point from this plane will be 3 plus 4 minus 12p plus 13 by root over 3 square, 4 square, 12 square. This is the distance of the first point from this plane. Distance of the first point from this plane, okay, is equal to distance of the second point from this plane. So, we have to put modulus sign here. And what is the distance of this plane, this point from the second plane? We have to put x equal to minus 3. So, it will be 3 into minus 3 plus 4 into 0 is 0 minus 12. We have to put z equal to 1 here plus 13 by root over 3 square, 4 square minus 12 square modulus sign. So, what I have done here, distance, perpendicular distance between the first point and this plane is equal to perpendicular distance of the second point from this plane, which is this. You can say denominator get cancelled. So, after simplification we get this. Now, if we remove modulus sign, it will be 20 minus 12p equal to plus minus 8. So, 20 minus 12p is equal to 8. 20 minus 12p is equal to minus of 8. And solving, and so after simplification, p equal to 117 by 3 are the required values of p. Now, our next topic is point of intersection of a line and a plane. Let me explain this with the help of a question, with the help of an example. Now, let us solve this particular question. Find the coordinates of the point where the line through the points this and this crosses the plane 2x plus y plus z equal to 7. Suppose this is the given plane. 2x plus y plus z equal to 7. And suppose these are the two given points, 3 minus 4 minus 5 and 2 minus 3 1. These are the given points. This is the line which passes through the given points. What we have to find? We have to find the coordinates of this point. Okay. Now, this is the given plane. These are the two given points. We have to find the point where the line joining these 2 points meet the given plane or crosses the given plane. Find the coordinates of the point where the line through this and this crosses the plane this. we have to find coordinates of this point. First of all, we will find the equation of this straight line using 2-point formula. Equation of a straight line passing through two given points. That will, first of all, we will find that. So equation of the straight line to the point this and this. We are finding equation of this line is x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. It will be 2 minus 3, so minus 1, equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1. This will be 1 is equal to z minus z1 divided by 6. So x minus x1 by x2 minus x1, y minus y1 by y2 minus y1, z minus z1 by z2 plus z1. This is the equation of the straight line which passes through these 2 points. Now let us consider this equal to lambda. From this, x will be equal to minus of lambda, minus 1 into lambda minus lambda plus 3. X equal to minus of lambda plus 3. Y equal to, it will be lambda, 1 into lambda minus of 4. Actually y plus 4 by 1 equal to lambda. So y plus 4 equal to lambda and y equal to lambda minus 4. Similarly z equal to 6 lambda minus 5. So minus lambda plus 3, lambda minus 4, 6 lambda minus 5 is an arbitrary point. Is an arbitrary point on the given line, on this line. This line, this is actually equation of this straight line. Taking this equal to lambda, we get the values of x, y and z as this. So this is an arbitrary point on this line. Arbitrary point means for different values of lambda, we will get different points on this line. For lambda equal to 1, we will get 1 point. For lambda equal to 2, we will get another point. For lambda equal to 3, we will get another point. Now for some value of lambda, this will become coordinates of this, coordinates of the point of intersection. Because for lambda equal to 1, we will get 1 point. For lambda equal to 2, we will get another point on this line. For lambda equal to 3, we will get another point on this line. For some value of lambda, this will become the coordinates of the point of intersection, coordinates of this point. So at the point of intersection, for some value of lambda, this will be the coordinates of this point, and as this point lies on this plane, this will then satisfy the equation of the plane. So let me write first in this way. So for some value of lambda, I have written for some value of lambda, this point will represent the point of intersection, because this point lies on this line. This point will represent the point of intersection, and therefore at the point of intersection, this point will satisfy the equation of this plane. So we will get 2 into minus lambda plus 3, putting these values here in the equation, replacing x by this, y by this and z by this. So 2 into minus lambda plus 3 minus of, not minus of, it will be plus of lambda minus 4 plus z is 6 lambda minus 5 is equal to 7 is equal to, and so simplifying we get the value of lambda is equal to 2. And so the foot of the perpendicular, now putting lambda equal to 2 here, we will get the coordinates of point of intersection. Therefore, and so the required point of intersection is 1 minus 2, 7. Putting lambda equal to 2 here, we get the point of intersection. The procedure is simple. First, you have to write the equation of the plane, equation of the line, taking equal to lambda, given equation of the line equal to lambda, considering this equal to lambda, we will find an arbitrary point on this line. Arbitrary point means for different values of lambda, we will get different points on the line. As this point also lie on the plane, for some lambda, this will become the coordinates of point of intersection. and this point lies on the plane, this point lies on this plane, so this point will satisfy the equation of the plane. So putting these values in the equation of the plane, we get lambda, and from which we get the point of intersection. So this is the procedure, simple. Next question is, find the coordinates of the point where the line through 516 and 341 crosses the yz plane. Suppose this is the yz plane, this is the line joining 516 and 341. This is the line joining 516 and 341. We have to find the point where the line joining these 2 points meets the yz plane. This is the yz plane. Now, what is the speciality of yz plane? The speciality of yz plane is, for any point on it, the x coordinate will be 0. Its equation is also x equal to 0. X equal to 0 is the equation of yz plane. Speciality is this: for any point on this plane, the x coordinate will be 0. So first of all, let us write the equation of the line passing through these 2 points. First of all, we have to find the equation of this line. So the equation of this line will be x minus x1 by x2 minus x1, y minus y1 by y2 minus y1, and z minus 6 by z2 minus z1, 1 minus 6. This is the equation of this straight line. So we'll consider this equal to lambda, and from this we'll get x equal to minus 2 lambda plus 5, y will be 3 lambda plus 1, and z equal to minus 5 lambda plus c. So this is therefore minus 2 lambda plus 5, 3 lambda plus 1, minus 5 lambda plus 6 is an arbitrary point on the given line, on this line. So as this is an arbitrary point on this line, for different values of lambda, we will get different points on this line. Okay, for different values of lambda, we will get different points on the line. Now at the point of intersection, at this point, when this point lies on this line, for some value of lambda, this point will represent the point of intersection. At the when this will represent the point of intersection, so I'll write in this way: at the point of intersection, what is the speciality of this point? This point lies on yz plane, and for any point on yz plane, x coordinate is 0. So at the when this will represent the point of intersection, so at the point of intersection, value of this, the x coordinate of the point will be 0. Minus 2 lambda plus 5 equal to 0. So lambda will be 5 by 2. So putting lambda equal to 5 by 2 here, we will get the required point of intersection. So the required point of intersection is 0, 17 by 2 minus 13 by 2. Okay, so this is the required point of intersection. Putting this value of lambda here, we will get the required intersection. So today I discussed some important topic from the chapter plane. In the next class, I will discuss the most important topic of plane, the image of a point with respect to a given plane. So that's all for today. Thank you.